Books, literature, and reading, or why all are a complete waste of time. A poorly worded reading by me.
Yeah.
1 second. Books. They don't even do anything. They just sit there beside your bed. And once you've read them, that's it. They're worthless. Much like this presentation. Pages bound together. What a shitty existence. They can't even get drunk and have a little play on the swing on their way home from the pub. You may as well burn them. Why do people fill their cupboards with all those books? I find the whole exercise, the whole concept embarrassing. Like, what are you trying to say? Do you want someone to come around to your house to see your magnificent collection while you stand next to them? What do you reckon? What do you reckon of all my books? Have a little look at all these books I've read. What is this? Why have you got a bookcase filled with books? Like it's some kind of reflection of who you are? Isn't that just the most fucked up thing in the world? What are you doing? At least a piece of art or fashion or whatever has at least in some respects been purchased with an intention to visually display it, to be appreciated. But books in a bookcase. When I see someone's bookcase, I treat it as a kind of front, like the ultimate misrepresentation of oneself. When I see Bukowski, I think, I bet this cunt has some fucked up porn fetish and texts his ex when he's drunk. When I see Toffler, I think men's rights activist. And when anything by Nathan Roach, I think public drunk with absolutely zero hope of rehabilitation. What would your true bookcase look like? The one that reflected the real you. Realistically, it would be a big pile of shit. Heaps of empty space, maybe a pizza voucher pamphlet, some dirty dishes, a broken picture frame with a picture of you going through some embarrassing phase, and a piece of literal human shit. Crime and Punishment. That novel. Fuck that novel. That book sucks. What a terrible read that no one forced us to read, but we all kind of had to read when we were younger. I should have stopped there. God, I hate that book. I've never read a book and thought, fuck yeah, that was fantastic. I'm going out to celebrate. And I've gone to the pub to celebrate cleaning my fucking bathroom. Out of it just before I got here. I get no, hang on. Anyway, the pub. Off to the this is good, this one. Off to the pub. So you can sit there with a book and read it like a fucking Poindexter while everyone else is going off to laneway in the grass. I thought that was funny at the time. Or whatever, standing around wearing their clothes, listening to music, talking to each other about fucking nothing. Sounds fantastic. But let's just go to the pub with our novel. You're sitting there, you smoke your ciggy, you finish your drink and head to the bar. Pint of Reshers, thanks mate. No worries buddy. Wait, what's that, he'd ask. It's a book. Behold, for I am in the pub, reading a fucking book. Not in my pub, you'll not. Fuck off back to the library, you fucking skirt. But I like this book. Look, it's called Thrill Fest, or I found them up there. The Recruit, or some shit. Fuck off, security, kick this cocksucker out of here. The bartender then starts howling like an animal and jumps up onto the bar and beats his bare chest. Everyone in the bar starts cheering. Ah, yes, kill him, kill that cunt. His gripping narrative is not welcome here, for this is a place of glassing cunts pissing on toilet seats and crying about our distant fathers. Get him! And then the girls in the pub start screaming, you're not a real man, you could never please me, I bet you don't even have a dick. And I'm all, yes, I do, you beautiful, beautiful woman. And then look down and realise all this stupid reading, all this time wasted with those big dumb books down at the park with cask wine and triple cream cheese instead of watching ball sports and participating in shithouse Americana themed food challenges at inner Sydney gastropubs has caused my genitalia to all but disappear. So I suppose I get thrown out of the bar and I really can't think of a good way to finish the tale. So on to the next page. Anyway, books, novels. Where are the pictures? Why can't I click on anything? Why can't I take a photo with it? Why can't I crush it up and put it up my nose? Because it's old. Old technology. It stinks. It's not even round like the wheel, which was invented some time ago. Why am I wasting my days with this bullshit? I could be at home on my Apple Macintosh computer, or at the gym with all those people that go to the gym for some reason, or having kids to love as much as I hate myself. Around about the first time I discovered the library, I discovered the internet. They'd just set up some computers there, and my mum was pretty much a welfare recipient at the time, so I'd never really experienced the internet or computers. So from day one, library was a place of internet first and books second. I spend a lot of time at the library, and occasionally I get kicked off the computer and have to go find a book to read. The selection of books to consume. I don't want that pressure. I don't want people to know what makes me tick. I get subconscious carrying around books in public. I just read a book called Books and Cigarettes by George Orwell. Yeah. I was ashamed of that book. Like I'd be on the train reading and I'd make sure no one could see me reading it. Once I was reading it and one of those book kind of reading type girls noticed me and gave me one of those glances. You know, the ones like we're about to have some sort of magical Garden State style moment, and I had to give it one of those, no, I'm not one of those people, I'm just a piece of shit with a book, not a book guy. I don't read Frankie and I may dislike Tony Abbott, but I kind of think Clive Palmer has some good points. People, just because you're reading some fucking book, that you're somehow some sort of intellect who wants to talk shop about some sort of serious issue. Instead of getting in the lift at work and being all, hey, going, mate? Yeah, not bad. How was your weekend? Oh, you know, I had a Barbie on Sunday. They see your big, stupid book, and then their tone changes instantly. Oh, well, what's that you're reading? And you want to say, oh, it's just something that you would never heard of, you stupid, dumb, racist, shy cunt. Fuck off and leave me alone. I don't ask you how you sleep at night in canned tuna for lunch at your desk every day. But instead, you awkwardly let them know what it is, and of course they've never heard of it because it's not fucking MX magazine, and then they proceed to tell you about whatever they've read recently. Anthony Kiedis' Scar Tissue or some Stephen King novel from 23 years ago, expecting that somehow that's setting the tone for some sort of lift literary debate, like I want to talk about it, what I've read to anyone at all, let alone some bald template on what you're not supposed to do in life in the lift heading to a job I fucking hate. Fuck, I wish I was literate. What a life, huh? Just sitting around smoking dope and hanging out in the Macca's car park. Literature is horrible. Don't buy Angie's book. Don't buy Nathan's book. It'll just turn your life into a complete fucking nightmare. Stop going out. What are you all still doing here? You could be at home, safe, wasting your time instead of copping $2.50 ATM fees. Any questions? No questions? I've got a turkey for sale as well, $5.